The samurai were a powerful military class in feudal Japan who were known for their skill in battle and their code of honor. The origins of the samurai can be traced back to the Heian period 794 to 1185, when the imperial court in Kyoto was the center of power and the ruling class was composed of nobles and courtiers. During this time, the imperial court was protected by a group of soldiers known as the Kakushi, who were responsible for maintaining order and security within the capital. As the power of the imperial court began to decline, local lords known as daimyos began to gain more power and control over the provinces. These daimyos needed their own soldiers to protect their lands and interests, and thus the samurai class began to emerge. By the Kamakura period, 1185 to 1333, the samurai had become the dominant military force in Japan. The Kamakura period saw the rise of the first samurai-led government, known as the Kamakura shogunate, which was established by the first shogun, Minamoto no Yoritomo. The shogun had the power to appoint daimyos and control the provinces, and the samurai were responsible for enforcing his authority. One of the most significant battles involving the samurai was the Mongol invasions of Japan in 1274 and 1281. The Mongol Empire, under the leadership of Kublai Khan, attempted to invade Japan twice, but both attempts were unsuccessful. The first invasion in 1274 was a massive fleet of over 4,000 ships, carrying approximately 20,000 soldiers. The Japanese defenders, composed mainly of samurai, were vastly outnumbered, but they were able to repel the invaders with the help of a massive typhoon, which destroyed much of the Mongol fleet. The second invasion in 1281 was even larger, with a fleet of over 14,000 ships and an estimated 100,000 soldiers. The Japanese defenders, again mainly samurai, were once again outnumbered, but were able to repel the invaders with the help of another massive typhoon, which destroyed most of the Mongol fleet. Both invasions were significant for the samurai, as they demonstrated their skill and bravery in battle, and proved that Japan could defend itself against foreign invaders. They also solidified the samurai's role as the dominant military force in Japan, and their code of honor, Bushido, became an integral part of Japanese culture. During the Muromachi period, 1336 to 1573, the samurai continued to be the dominant military force and played a key role in the politics and society of Japan. They were the guardians of the emperor and the shogun, and were responsible for maintaining order and stability in the country. They also developed a strong sense of loyalty and duty to their lord, known as Bushido or Way of the Warrior. The Edo period, 1603 to 1867, saw the rise of the Tokugawa shogunate, which brought an end to the wars between the daimyos and brought peace and stability to Japan. During this time, the samurai became the administrators and bureaucrats of the shogun's government. They were also patrons of the arts and culture, and helped to develop traditional Japanese martial arts. However, with the arrival of the Western powers in the late 19th century, the role of the samurai began to decline. The Meiji Restoration of 1868 led to the modernization of Japan, and the samurai were no longer needed as a military force. Many samurai were forced to give up their traditional way of life and adopt new professions. Despite this, the legacy of the samurai lives on in modern Japan. Their code of honor and loyalty, as well as their contributions to art and culture, continue to be an important part of Japanese society today.